Hello, my name's Sarita, and I'm speaking to you today from Soulhenge. And I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, one of the truths about who you are is that you are 70% water. Now, how is that relevant to your spiritual evolution, you may be wondering? Well, massively is the answer. A while ago, I think it was in about the 1970s, and there have been more experiments made since then, but a scientist called Dr. Emoto conducted a series of experiments with water. And what he did was he took basically he took the same water and he put it in different glasses and he looked at it under a microscope. And he looked at the cellular structure of the water. And then what he did was, on different glasses, he wrote different words. And they were things like, I hate you, destruction, die, love, healing, empathy. And what he did was he left the water for a while, I'm not sure how long, and then he came back and he looked at the cellular structure of the water after a while. And what had happened is the cellular structure in all instances had changed. So those glasses of water, which had the beautiful words written on them, the structure, the crystalline structure of the water had become absolutely beautiful. When you look at water that has been blessed by beautiful words, the crystalline structure looks like snowflakes. You know how beautiful snowflakes are, and they're all individual. And then the water where he'd written awful words on, the crystalline structure had completely gone totally manky, and there was no sort of architecture to it, and it had all just like fallen apart, and it was really disgusting colors. And that was just the most amazing finding. And then he went on with his studies, and what he started to do was he started to take water from around the world. And so he took water from places like Lourdes, and he looked at it under a microscope, and it was absolutely beautiful. And then he took contaminated lake water, and he looked at that, and that looked absolutely horrific. And then he started to bless the water. So, for example, he would take water from a contaminated lake and he would bless it. And what he found was that that blessing completely changed the crystalline structure of the water, and it became totally beautiful. Now, if you understand that you are 70% water, what does that mean for you if you love yourself? If you talk about yourself in good ways, you are water. So if you bless yourself, if you talk about yourself as if you're the most beautiful, most healthy, most divine, loved, appreciated human being, the crystalline structure of your very cells is going to flourish, flower, and take on a beautiful architecture. And if you run those programs in your subconscious, the ones, you're not worth anything, in my case, your thighs are fat, you're ugly, you don't deserve anything, I don't love you. There's programs that a lot of us are running all of the time, those critical self-criticizing programs. You are literally going to cause your cells to mutate, and you're going to cause their structure to fall apart, and they're just going to start dying and going wrong. And so basically, your health is completely in your hands. And when people talk about, blessing yourself, like Joe Dispenza, blessing of the energy centers, or other people, Deepak Chopra, talk about loving yourself, this is what they mean. They mean love yourself. Love yourself, because your attitude, the way you think about yourself, is critically important for how your cells respond. Your cells respond to consciousness, and I've spoken about this before, because the new science of epigenetic shows that the mucous membrane of your cellular structure responds to consciousness, and that's what they mean. Bless yourself. If you have a pain in your body, if you've got pain in your shoulder, wake up in the morning and don't think, oh, my shoulder hurts. God, my shoulder's a pain. I wish it would just get better. Ow, it's really annoying me. I can't do anything. Don't think those things. Wake up in the morning and speak to your shoulder and bless it. Thank you, shoulder, for all that you do. Thank you so much. I really love and appreciate you for holding onto my arms. I love and appreciate all the things that you lift up for me. I just love you so much. And if you start to do things like that with your body, you're going to notice massive changes, because your crystalline structure of your cells literally is going to respond to prayer and to blessings. And bearing that in mind, I also had this idea. What about tattoos? You know, what do tattoos tell you about people? So be very careful about how you tattoo yourself. You know, I'm not telling anybody how they should tattoo to themselves and what they should put on. You know, that's everybody's sovereign and they can do whatever they want. But have an awareness that what you place upon your body in terms of writing is going to affect you. Because if you can place writing on a glass of water and affect the crystalline structure of water, then placing a tattoo on your body is going to affect you too. So if you're going to go and get tattooed, go and get ones with "I love you" and "You're amazing" and "Thank you for being you. You're so appreciated." Anyway, I hope that was interesting for you. It certainly was for me. Thank you for listening.